Hello everyone, alright, I've got the message. I've been tagged 3 times for this music video thing already. Originally by Il Duce Retro, who started this whole music tag thing off. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Then by I Like Newman, and finally by Antique Lens. So, message received, here is my video. I look at some of these videos that other people have done, and they've got all these great songs with amazing lyrics, and I'm going to seem a bit like a Philistine because mine are going to be a little bit more mainstream. I think there aren't really that many obscure artists that I like. I'm more of a movie guy, if you haven't already noticed. Some people like books and music. I'm more of a film person. Obscure films, if you want obscure films, I'm your guy to turn to, but I don't really dig deep into music or books the same way I do with film. But I'm always open for, recommendations and stuff. Although saying that doesn't mean I don't love music, and I don't love the way it makes me feel. Music has the power to move you, to resonate deeply with you, and that's what it does with me. I don't know if that's like what it's like with everyone else. There are some songs that make me think of how beautiful life is, and that's something that I rarely see on my own. Music, it can help you when you're down. It can help you if you're angry, to get your frustrations out. It can even prolong your relation if you're really happy, and for that I will always be truly thankful for music. Musically, I will listen to pretty much anything. There are genres that I really don't like, but there are exceptions to those exceptions. For example, 95% of dance music I don't really like. Yet I love Prodigy and I love Faithless. I think the difference is that they do something different with it. They take the tried and true methods of dance music, and they sort of turn it on their head. They make something that's different. It really speaks to the talent of a band if they can sort of win over converts from people that don't really like the genre that they play to. And it's the same thing with drum and bass. I don't really like drum and bass. Yeah, I like Pendulum, but then the same thing with them. I think they do something different with it. And it's the same with country music and Johnny Cash. I like Johnny Cash, but I can't stand country music. But I will listen to pretty much anything. If I like it, then I like it. It doesn't really matter what genre it's in. I think my dad had a big influence on me as well. It's one of the only things that I can thank him for, because I remember him listening to, especially on a Saturday night, bands like R.E.M, Bruce Springsteen, and Led Zeppelin. This was when he lived with us, and it really got me into those bands. I love those 3 bands now. Probably one of my 3 favourite bands of all time. Myself, I really got into music when I was about 17. I was a late bloomer, I know. Which is around the time I started getting into films as well. First off, I got into the sort of the hardcore rock, sort of the new metal as they called it back then, and rap hip hop music. I've kind of gone off that a little bit, especially with the rap and hip hop. But I can still listen to it now if the mood takes me. If I feel like listening to it, I will. It depends a lot on how I'm feeling. Okay, I've picked a few songs, more than 5. I apologise for that. These are songs, I don't know if they define me, but they're songs that mean a lot to me for various reasons. First off is R.E.M. and I'll Take the Rain. I didn't want to go down the obvious route with a more well-known song of theirs like Everybody Hurts, which is still a very beautiful song, but and this is still excellent. One of their lesser-known songs, but still very, very good. I love Michael Stipe's voice. Again, it's different, and I do love difference in different things in music. Very, very beautiful song, and it comes with this great, very simplistic video that works well with the song, I think. To me, this song means, taking the reign, taking the bad parts of life and embracing them. It's a very noble and very brave thing to do, something that, maybe I should take on board a bit more. Okay, next song, When the Levee Breaks by Led Zeppelin. Okay, again, a lesser known song of theirs, I think, but easily one of my favourites. It's one of their, sort of epic rock anthems like Kashmir and Stairway to Heaven. The reason I like this one so much is because I do love blues music, and this is very, very bluesy, and it has that legendary drum beat that you'll know as soon as you hear it. Towards the end, you get, Robert Plant doing what he does best, and, with that singing loudly in that, amazing rock voice he has. I mean, he has one of the best voices of all time, and Led Zeppelin are one of my favourite bands of all time. Just a fantastic, fantastic song. Next one, going a little different direction. This is by an artist called Rob Dougan, and it's called Club to Death. This is from the the Matrix soundtrack, and this was a film that changed a lot for me. Still my favourite film of all time, all these years, 10 years ever since I first saw it, and the soundtrack introduced me to a lot of different kinds of music. You know, I still have the soundtrack. Where is it? Yeah, I still have the soundtrack here. I mean, it's a bit battered, but you know, I still got it. It has a lot of songs on there from bands that I like now, like The Prodigy and Rage Against the Machine, and also bands that, you know, that I haven't really that much listened to, but like the songs on there, like Rob Zombie and Monster Magnet and Propeller Heads. This is my favourite song on there by far. It's very mysterious, which in parts, which translates well to the Matrix, but it's also very serene as well. I highly recommend that song. Next one, Korn, Freak on a Leash. Easily one of the best hard rock songs I've ever heard, and one of the songs that really got me into this type of music as well. I still love Korn, and they're amazing to listen to if you're angry. You know, you put on this song, or you put on Right Now or Blind or something like that, and you just rock out, get your frustrations out, especially if you've had a pissed off day, and you just, you know, your day that you've been really pissed off with, you just let your frustrations out. It's good for that. I would say probably Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name of, is a better song to, you know, air your frustrations out, especially when Zach sings at the end, you know, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. But these are songs that mean something to me, and that Korn song means more to me than the Rage Against the Machine song. Although saying that, I do love Rage Against the Machine. Going a different way again with Muddy Waters and Mannish Boy. This is blues with a capital B. This is one of the most funky songs ever. You know, I haven't heard many songs in my life that have so much feeling and almost like a woe behind them. This dude has had a tough life, and you can hear, you know, you can almost hear everything he's ever been through with every pluck of the guitar string. You know, I defy anyone to listen to that song and not start moving around, at least sort of bobbing your head or, you know, tapping your foot. Amazing song. Next song is, right, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Cavalleria Rusticana by a composer named Pietro Mascagni. This is an Italian dude who composed this beginning of the 20th century, I think. Most people will know it from the opening title of Raging Bull. It's one of the most beautiful songs I've ever listened to. I listen to it when I'm sad, but it makes me sadder, I think, but it's more of a beautiful sad, if that makes sense. It awakens something in me, and that's one of the things I love about it, which is why it goes. Wait, I lost my train of thought there. And then this song, it has these sort of beautiful swoops. You know, it goes from, you know, like a crushing despair to like a almost euphoric high, and that's why this song goes so well with the film Raging Bull, because it's charting, you know, Jake LaMotta's highs and lows as a boxer. You know, if you haven't heard it before, I highly recommend this song. What's also what's depressing about this song is that he actually composed this song when he was the age I will be in a few months' time, and just, you know, I don't have this kind of transcendent talent, but I'm glad that I can enjoy the fruits of Pietro's labour, because this is an incredibly beautiful song and just amazing to listen to. I'm gonna add another little song here. I know I've gone over my allotment of 5, but you know, I don't care. This is by a British band called Dan Lassac versus Scroobius Pip, and it's named A Letter from God to Man. Dan Lassac makes sort of original techno, almost sort of hip hop productions, and he's teamed up with Scroobius Pip, who's a performance poet, and he sort of adds politically intelligent raps to Dan Lassac's songs, and this is one of their best ones, I think. It's, as the title says, it's a letter from God to man, and it's good because I know a lot of my subscribers are going to be into religion and things like that, and it's sort of, you know, the things that God's pissed off about, and about all the shit that gets carried out in His name, you know. But you know, it's a good song, and I hope you know, if you want to give me comments back about these songs, that's fine. I'm not going to tag anyone. If you want to do this video, then post it as a video response or something. I'm not really that bothered. If you want to you know, recommendations, you know, criticisms, you know, that's fine with me. I hope everyone's alright. I better shut up now because I'm going on too long. Cheerio.